Hi everyone, my name is Erica Quells Barnett and I am the Programs and Outreach Manager for Evansville-Vandenberg Public Library. Over the past couple of weeks we have been discussing Every Child Ready to Read, which is an initiative by the Public Library Association to focus on 5 skills to get a child ready to read on their own. So last couple weeks we talked about talking and singing. So we have 3 more skills and practices to talk about, and those are writing, reading, and playing. Today we are going to talk about writing. Writing and reading really go hand in hand, but writing is how kids make the connection of spoken word to written word. So they recognize that the words that they are hearing mean something on the page in those letters and in that print. So the best way to get a child ready for writing on their own is to allow them to scribble when they're ready. You know, when we're in baby and me story time, they're often too little to be able to grip a crayon or pencil on their own. So what we're focusing on is developing their fine motor skills. And we do that by using songs like the Itsy Bitsy Spider that get them using this motion. We allow them to use manipulatives like scarves and shaky eggs, so they're gripping and they're shaking and they're following along with what they're hearing. And then when they get a little bit older, they're going to be ready to start scribbling and writing on their own. And it's important when they get to that age to not force them to use a particular hand. We don't want them to use the right or left hand if that's not what they're most comfortable with, because then they're going to just have a bad feeling about writing because it's not what's comfortable. So what you can do at home is to lay a bunch of items out on the table and allow them to grab them. And they're most likely going to grab it with the hand that they're most comfortable with, and that's going to be their dominant hand and what they write with. So once they've kind of figured that out, if they're a righty or a lefty, then they can start scribbling on paper. And there are a lot of great resources that you can use right now. There are crayons that they make specifically larger for those little hands to grip. And it's okay if they start out not holding the crayon correctly. That's something that they can learn as they get a little bit older and those fine motor skills develop even further. So allow them to scribble, and then whenever they're done, you can ask them, oh, can you tell me what you wrote? So they're making the connection to those scribbles are writing. When they get a little bit older, then you can start practicing letters and short words like cat and bat and mat, because they're going to keep repeating the same words as A and T and adding the other letter. So they're making that connection to what they're hearing to cat and bat and mat. If you have any more questions or want more resources, please check out our website, EVPL.org, or our Facebook page, YouTube channel. We will provide some more resources and activities that you can use to practice writing at home. You can also visit any of our library locations that are open right now and talk to a children's librarian. They will be happy to answer your questions about Every Child Ready to Read or writing, provide you with some book lists, book recommendations. You can also email us at programming@evpl.org. So thank you for joining me again today. I hope that you'll join us again next week. Thank you and have a great day.